I read the story of a woman called Fanny Crosby. She was blind, but they said she wrote 8,000 hymns. And I was asking myself, why was she not looking for healing? Why was she not running from one miracle service to the other? The Spirit of God had arrested her, and so it no longer mattered whether she saw or not, because she could find her lover anywhere God was. She could trace God. She could trace God. The intimacy made God real to her, and the earth became a mirage. And so even in the place where you would have called despair, rivers of living waters were flowing from her, and she served generations after her with songs that were eternal. When you go to heaven, what will be your legacy? The cars we end here, but the memorials that you raise, they will be remembered in heaven. The Bible said the prayers of the saints, he said, it ascend to heaven as odors, and they are stored in golden vials. Angels fetch from it from time to time. You don't know that even some of the revivals we are seeing now are not prayed by the Christians of today. Some of the things we are seeing today are the promises and the covenants God entered with men. Some of them lived 200 years ago, but although they have gone to heaven, the remnant of their life remains here as a testimony. And so when God visits a land, you'll be shocked that no preacher was part of that visitation. The reason for that visitation sometimes is because of what somebody who had intercourse with him 100 years before triggered, that came even 100 years after he was gone. This is what it means to live like an immortal, because not all of us are mortal men. Because when we came into intimacy with God, we were configured into immortal realities. And so the witnesses we bring to our generation are expected to outlive us. But how can it happen if we are not watching? If all we look for are the things before our nose, our generation will be truncated and our essence will be lost as far as the chronicles of God are concerned. A generation will rise. Purposeful pursuit of God. Number 5 is the heart of obedience. In John 14 verse 15, he said, if you love me, if you desire me, he said, keep my commandments. So those who are purposeful in pursuing God, they are heavy in obedience. I fear for my generation. There are many who don't hear God, and the few who hear God will tell you with audacity, God told me, but it's hard, I can't do it. Then you wonder, where are we going? Do we have a future with God when the history of God is told with our generation future? I read my Bible, and one of the things that scared me was the fact that after Malachi, although people were living, but God didn't have a record among men until John came in the wilderness.